Calm fam. In this video, I'm going to share with you how to easily set up a no frills, bottom basic notebook planner for when life gets really busy and you're looking to simplify your life. So if you're interested in that, then keep on watching. Beautiful peeps of YouTube, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Kat and you're watching Planning Calm. And here in this channel, I love to share with you all the many ways I can help you plan your way to calm and plan a calmer life. Now, one of the things I have been really focusing on this year is simplifying my life. And one of the ways I do that is using a notebook as a planner. Now, this is a hack that I discovered for myself. I know other people have been using it, but I discovered it for myself years ago because I was just really exhausted by all of the planner hype, this planner, that planner, what's the latest, greatest planner, and paying exorbitant amounts of money for said planner. The closest thing to planner piece I have received is my current planner, which you can check my channel out for that. But I go back to my notebook planner time and time again because it is my $1 notebook solution for everything. If I need a track, if I need a to-do list, if I need to brain dump, all the things, I can do it in this planner. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to share with you how I set this up. Now, because I misplaced, I think I left it at the doctor and I'm guessing the doctor threw it out, but that's okay because I have a bunch of these notebooks. I got this for $1 at my local dollar store. You can get it for 50 cents even depending on where you go. It's the quickest, easiest, simplest way to plan, and it just takes all the stress and the fuss out of planning. And it's essentially my favorite way to plan my way to calm. So I want to share that with you. So opening up, I've set it up, and literally I wish I timed it, folks. It took me maybe 12 minutes to set everything up. And I was watching a YouTube video at the time, so it probably would have been faster if I wasn't distracted, but it is so simple and easy to set up. So how I do it is I have just kind of a face page or a dashboard page with the month of my current month. And if I was starting in January, obviously January would be there, but I'm starting in this month here. So it's going to be April in the next 2 days. And on this page here, I have like a calendar, just a makeshift calendar. Sometimes it pays to see kind of the month kind of laid out just in a calendar format. That's helpful for paying bills and knowing like what day and when the date is and so on and so forth. And then here I kind of have a perpetual calendar where I have each day of the month. So the month up top here, and then each day of the month from the 1st to the 30th or 31st, just listed on the side here. And here I put down all the things that are going to be happening. And what I like about this setup is that I can kind of go like back and forth and say, okay, well, the first will be on a Wednesday, or the 10th will be on a Friday. And that just makes sense for me. What you can do is you can also put the days of the week beside the numbers. I don't do that because I just find it gets a little bit jumbly, and I just kind of like to keep things simple. Moving on, then next I have the remaining numbers of the calendar, the perpetual calendar here, and then I move into my bill payments. Now, I'm on a debt reduction journey, so bill payments are important to me because it's how I control and kind of see how far my debt is going. And then next on this page here, I have my goals. I try to have goals for each month. I keep them simple, folks, simplifying. So just one word things. I want to pray, I want to move, and I want to sleep. Those are things I'm working on for this month. Then my time with God. Being a Christian, I like to make sure that I'm implementing and incorporating some Bible study type elements in my planning always. So that is what this section is for. And then the next page will contain my weekly planner. So what I like to do is I like to start from Sunday. Some people argue that Monday's the beginning of the week, some Sunday. I don't care about the argument. I just use Sunday. What I like to do is I like to put the Sunday when the month is about to start. So in this case, it was from March 29th and the week will end April 4th. And I just like to put that down here. And then all the things that I need to do that day, whatever that may be, I place it in this section here. Now, a lot of questions I get is, Kat, how do you know how many spaces to to allocate it. Kat, how do you know what to leave? I just keep it simple. I leave 2 spaces here. You can leave more if you want. Some days you're going to have more items than others. So what you can do is you can use your pencil, and that's why I love to use a pencil, and just erase it and move it down a little bit and accommodate for your needs. That's why I love a notebook planner, because you can plan the way you want. You can customize it. It offers flexibility. It's just a perfect solution for your planner needs. You can do whatever you want, okay? And then the next page here, again, similar setup starting from April 5th to the 11th. In the next page, I have the next week. And again, I will just fill in this information here, all the things I'm going to be doing. So appointments and, children pickups and children play dates and, all the things that you have going on in your life, and you know what they are, they will fit all in this section here. Okay. And you can pre-plan, you can plan as you go. I carry this with me most places, hence why I misplaced it at my doctor's office, but it's okay because since it only costs $1.50 in some cases, it doesn't cost you anything. So you can just kind of, pick up another one, pick up where you left off and continue on, as opposed to feeling the pinch when you have misplaced your $100 planner. And yeah, that doesn't feel good when you miss out on that. So this option just works for me, especially if you're a busy mom or a busy parent. It just makes sense. And then turning the page, the last of the weekly page is here. And again, starting from the Sunday, ending on the Saturday, but it's your planner, so you can plan the way you want. If you want a Monday start, do that. If you want a Tuesday start, do that too. It doesn't matter. And then the next thing I'm doing, I'm just kind of switching things up a little bit, just because of the way my life is right now. What I have done is that I've created a master grocery list. So my husband, Mr. Calm, and I tend to buy the same things every week. We're just very simple eaters. We tend to like the same things all the time, and it just makes our life simple. So we have our master grocery list, and from our master grocery list, we come up with meal ideas for what we want to prepare. I'm keeping it very, very simple. I'm not dedicating a certain day. I'm not adding any undue stress on myself. This is our grocery list, and then these are the meal ideas we're going to make. And whatever day of the week we tend to do that, that is what we'll do. And then turning the page here, another thing you can add that would really help is a brain dump section. Now, what a brain dump is basically a page where you can kind of get everything off of your head, or out of your head rather. So if you're thinking about ideas or, conversations you may want to have, lists you want to do, whatever, you can designate a page in your notebook for the month that you can just allocate for brain dumping. You can even make a doodle page. If you're somebody who likes to doodle, like myself, I just love calligraphy and doodling and handwriting, practicing handwriting and all that stuff. And I just love allocating a section of my planner to do that. So it's all kind of contained, and I can kind of look back and, kind of chuckle like, oh, what was I writing there? Or what was I thinking of then? And it's just great. And you can practice your calligraphy, your handwriting, all that good stuff. So these 2 additional pages, you can include them in the month. You can exclude them if you don't need to. You can just change it the way you want and however you want it. Now, again, I love a notebook because it keeps things simple. But what I like to do is I do love the simplicity, but I also like a little bit of color. So I like to take a color. So I designate a color each month. For the month of April, it's purple. I've always planned that way ever since I was in kindergarten. I think I was conditioned by my kindergarten teacher to do that, but that's okay. It works for me. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and just highlight the headings that I have here, just using my highlighter. It doesn't have to be perfect, but what it does do, it just kind of, makes things stand out a little bit. And so I'm going to highlight my headings and then the weeks. It's not perfect at all. It doesn't have to be perfect. It's just a matter of getting things done. And it's great. I love the fact that it's so customizable. I love the fact that I can use pencil and erase and make changes if I need to. It's the perfect solution for just planning my way to calm, and I love that. So there you have it, my friends. That is my $1 notebook solution for the month of April, and I hope you enjoy. If you're on the fence and you're still kind of wondering if you can make or turn a notebook into a planner, I highly recommend and encourage you. You can do it. You don't have to overthink it. Just pick up a notebook from your local dollar store or even your kid's old Hilroy lying around and turn it into a planner. And you'll find, number one, you'll save money. Number two, you'll save your brains because you'll have a place where you can write down all your thoughts and all your to-dos and all your lists and all that good stuff. And number three, it just gives you peace of mind because you will have just a running total of everything going on in your life, and it'll just make you feel a little bit more calm. So there you have it, my friends. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, I would love for you to give this video a thumbs up, and I would love for you to subscribe to the channel for more planner content. So until the next time, my friends, take care, be well, be blessed, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye-bye, planner peeps.
Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're giving me wind and rain. Some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry.